Hi friends, in this video we will be talking about a CDI unit. These CDI units are very common on motorbikes. They are used in ignition system and they are very much common parts. So first of all, you have to like this video, you have to subscribe on my channel, and you have to press on bell icon, so then you will get notification on each upload. So this CDI, this has terminals. As you can see, this has 6 terminals, 4 terminals one side and 2 other side. This is a very common part used in motorbikes, and in this video we will cover its repair, as this CDI unit is bad and it is not working, it is not starting the bike, it is not running the bike. On the multimeter we will test it, as I have uploaded one other video which is very much popular on internet and YouTube, and people are watching. So here I'm just going to show you a little demonstration how we are testing this on multimeter. In that video I discussed each and every detail of this unit testing. So here is one probe I connected on ground, and the other probe I am connecting on the top 3 pins. So these top 3 pins, they should not have any continuity. As you can see, this last pin have continuity. These 3 pins should not give any continuity with the ground pin, as the black pin is on the ground pin, black probe is on the ground pin. So here these top 3 pins should not have any continuity with the ground, but it is giving, the last pin is giving continuity with the ground, as you can see. So this CDI unit has got some problem. It is short circuited inside. We will address its short and we will try to repair this CDI in this video. So you should stay with me. I'm using my screwdriver to break down its silicone. As you can see, they have filled in some silicone gel over here. This is like gel, and you can see this is something, a sealant, but this is very much easy to remove. I mean, it's not very hard. Without temperature even I am able to remove it. Sometimes in some cases you should have to provide temperature to such glue. Some glues are very hard and very tough to remove, they will be a problem, but here this one is not a problem. This is easy to remove. And this silicone type of stuff, this is not silicone, but this is something silicone type of gel. You can see they have filled in. The purpose for this silicone gel they are putting in is to give stabilization to the circuit, as well as make the circuit protected from moisture and outside atmosphere. So this way we are going to remove this gel from, but care is important. I am taking care so that I will not ruin the circuit, or I will not remove the components with my screwdriver. So this is important for you also. You should have to take care not to damage the circuit underneath this gel, but only remove the gel and expose the circuit. Take your time. It is a time consuming job. It's not that easy as one can think of. So take your time and give attention, so then it will be easy for you if you are giving enough time and you are making it enough carefully. So this way I am going to remove this gel stuff. You can see as much as I can, I will remove it from, and the circuit will be exposed then. So then I will test components down to the components level. I will be testing, and I will test for the shorted components inside this CDI unit. Those shorted component, if we will replace, we will be easily repairing such CDI unit. So this way I am removing the gel stuff. Now I am grabbing my multimeter and I will be testing the circuit. So you can see down here I will test for the component. I am testing for the SCR, but SCR is telling it is good. It's not bad. Seems it is good. It's not short circuited. So later I will test for other components. There are a few more components. So all the 3 pins I will verify for the SCR, but I am not picking up any short here. And associated components are somewhat, you can say, diodes and capacitors. A few capacitors are there and a few diodes are there. I picked up one shorted diode. So here we will bring off a little more gel from, and I will test for the capacitor, because this gel is still present on capacitor pins. So I will check for the capacitor, which is the main part of the CDI, and the capacitor seems good. It's not shorted. As you can see, now almost everything is clear. This capacitor, its two legs are also clear. We made it very much clear by our screwdriver, and we removed almost everything. So here is the SCR, which is injected and it is not short circuited. Here are 3 diodes and 2 downside. There are total 5 diodes are there. These 5 diodes we have to check, and there are a few capacitors also connected in the circuit. These capacitors are normal, not the small capacitors are not going bad. There is a chance of this big capacitor, and also there is a chance of these semiconductors. They are normally going bad in the circuit. So now we are going to check it, and then we will see using our multimeter. We are going to check for all diodes and semiconductors, and also we will check for the capacitors in the circuit. Whatever item is there, we will check. So here, as you can see, I'm checking the first diode. This is short circuited. As you can see, the 0 reading. The second diode I'm going to check. It's not showing reading, so it means that it is good. We are going to inverse the probe. So after swapping the probe, you can see half reading, so it means that it's okay. This diode is also defective, as it is showing 0. So next is this diode. This is showing nothing, out of limits, and reversing the polarity, it's showing 0.5. So these two are good. You can see the 0.5 reading. 0.5 means it's good. The other one associated with this one is okay. So these 2 diodes are bad in circuit. 2 diodes. This SCR, I'm going to check it again. It's showing some 0.8 and out of limits, so it seems okay. This SCR is not bad. Our testing is showing it is okay. The rest of the small capacitors we are going to check on ohm range. We are going to check it. So this seems good. High reading. There should be no low reading in circuit. As you can see, other capacitors also showing high reading. It's okay. And here is also a high reading we are getting, so this is also good. Now we are checking for this big capacitor, which is the CDI main capacitor. It's also showing out of limits. By swapping the probes, we can see it's showing high reading as well, out of limits. So this capacitor is good. It's measuring good. This is another electrolytic capacitor I am going to check. It's also measuring good, so means it is okay. So the conclusion is we have to replace 2 diodes. These 2 diodes went defective. They are short circuited in this CDI unit. So replacement of these diode is not very difficult. They are SMD components. We will be using hot air to remove these components from the CDI unit, and you can use any method, but hot air is preferred method. And we will replace these 2 diodes with the same diode number, but if it is not available, as we don't have same diode available, so we will be using some 1N4007. That's high voltage diode. You can use as a general purpose everywhere. We are using that diode. That's having a reading, having a rating of 1 ampere and some PIV 1000 volts. So it should work over here, and perfectly it will work, those diodes. So these 2 diodes we will replace from some other board. As you can see, we replaced these 2 diodes. These 2 diodes we have to test. I'm testing on the ground. These 2 diodes, you can see both diodes are reading 0. It means they are short circuited. Now I'm testing in circuit where we put another 2 good diodes. They are reading half. you can see 0.5. So some 0.5 reading is good for a diode from one side, and other side out of limits, it's okay. Now I'm going to show you the short, as there was a short in the last pin, upper last third pin. So now there is no more short. All the pins I am testing, there is no short, you can see. So this unit hopefully be repaired, and I will test this unit on the motorcycle and will show you. Now I'm going to remove the motorcycle own CDI unit, as this one is non good CDI unit, and this our repaired one I'm going to install, and we will give demonstration that we have repaired it perfectly. If it is starting the bike, it will be perfect, and if it is not starting, it means that our repair is not successful. So now I'm going to start it. Let us see. So you can see that the bike has started, and the bike this repaired CDI unit. So our repair attempt is perfect. It repaired. Now you can see I'm removing it. As you saw, it stopped. So another jack I had removed it from. Now our repaired unit is okay. We will fill the silicon gel or whatever. We will fill it over here to prevent this unit from moisture and give some stability to the circuit. These two diodes, you can see, they are replaced from some old bolt 1N4007. These two diodes I replaced in, and by replacing these two diodes, we are able to repair this old bad CDI which was short circuited and it was not working before, but now it's working, it's perfect, and it should go in the bike. If you like this video, give a big thumbs up, subscribe on my channel, press on bell icon and press on all, so you will get notification on each upload. Thank you for watching.